That seems to work this time. Got the Twitter come out and everything. So let's try again. So Jello, good evening and welcome back. Let's try that again. So we'll go Jello all in the chat, and then we'll go links and see how that turns out this time. I can now see it saying live, so that's great. Thank you very much. So yes, so don't forget to say Jello Spoon or better still Hi Spoon, and then we know you're here in the chat. So say Hi Spoon and we should be good to go. Oh, the settings have changed again. So what's going on here? Right, let's change the settings around, because it's all since this update things have gone pear-shaped. Right, let's see if I can find it. Is it here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it here? Aha, right, let's turn that off a minute. So we should be okay. Let's jump back here. There we go. You should all be able to start chatting now, as I can see. Yes, so yes, as soon as sort bits and pieces out, I've been sorting bits out, making sure everything's all hunky-dory, ready to go. And I've got some boxes to show. I've actually found a packet as well to show, so that's going to be a guess in there. And I've actually opened one box because I didn't know what was in it, so yeah. Well, we have quite a lot of things to show tonight, but most of all, a lot of people have been wondering where I've been the last couple of weeks, and only a few know exactly what's happened. And yeah, it all involves a letter I received, and obviously I have to go back and sort some bits out, and we'll go into a bit more details very shortly. But don't forget to look at the links we've got in the chat here, because we do have our Discord you can come join us on. We have the Facebook you can come have a chat with us on. All the links are there. We've got the Fiverr store where you can purchase some merchandise. We have the Instagram. We also have our actual Twitch channel. We have the Twitter, so come join us on Twitter, hit that retweet and you get a shout out on here. We have our family friendly YouTube channel, and we also have our adult YouTube channel, which is the After Hours. Right, so the bots are now starting to kick in. Yes, taking 2 attempts to get this stream going. So where should I start? I'm not too sure. Well, she's sorting out some bits, and yeah, she's got something next to her that I need to sort out as well. So yes, we have a few people coming along slowly, so they'll be catching up. But as I was saying, I was away. It was only supposed to last about 7 days, but it lasted longer. And yeah, I received a letter asking me to go into redo some training and testing. So I popped along after having some severe chats with the people in hand, and yeah, it went okay. So packed up a few bags, popped along, and I was given their vehicle. I had to drive in a convoy with obviously a few other people in vehicles as well, and it was an absolute nightmare. We were told to travel at the slow speeds vehicle, and that was an absolute killer. The top speed of that was only 40 miles an hour, because it was quite an old vehicle that we had to use at the time. Seems like we always get to the junk of the fleets, but yeah, we had the slowest moving vehicle in the fleet. I wasn't driving it, which was lucky enough. And we travelled actually halfway around the country to do our training, and the training went alright. Enjoyed myself. We was on a blackout, so we couldn't communicate with anyone. Obviously, once we got there, we could say what we was doing, had obviously a bite to eat, and just got our heads down. But as soon as the next morning started, that was it. We was out and about. Never returned back to camp or anything like that. To the main location, we was just out in the middle of the Ulu. And yeah, everything was going well. There's about 80 of us at the time. It was great seeing old friends and everything. So yeah, we had a good time. A lot of the stuff I can't actually go into because of what it involves, but everything went squeaky clean and alright. Okay, a few people had a bit of troubles, and obviously I helped them back out like I did before. And yeah, by the time all the training and everything's finished, we went back to our staging area at the local camp, got cleaned up, and we were told that a few of us had to attend a compulsory dinner. It ended up being about three compulsory dinners. I only managed to do 2 of them because I wasn't quite well on the 3rd one, and yeah, because I was a bit of an upset tummy. What's going on here? Hey, got a bit of an echo of something. But yeah, so we had I had a bit of an upset tummy on the 3rd one, which was fine. I wasn't needed really for that one. So I attended the other 2, first 2, and everything went okay. A few of us was actually called out to receive outstanding gongs, so we got them. So I was actually presented with 2 more, 1 at each dinner, which was okay. So that's all taken care of and everything, so that's now got to be amended. I've also yeah, once I amend mine, I've been asked to amend a few others, so I'll be amending a few others, and we'll get cracking on that. And yeah, I might actually stream a couple of them. Some are old ones, some are reasonably new, but yeah, it went okay, and we'll see how things turn out afterwards. But that's just one of them things. It was I wasn't really keen on the dinners. The food that we had was completely rough throughout the whole time, and when it came up to these slap up meals at the end, I wasn't keen on them. And after it was like nearly 2 weeks away, we had to obviously come back in the vehicles, and yet again we had to travel slow speed, so that first took us again nearly all day to come back, drop the vehicles off. And I did complain about it because obviously a lot of us have been like busy, worn out and everything else, and myself and my mate Giovanni, yep, I know that's his nickname, Giovanni. If you're there, come say hi. If not, don't worry, I'll try and catch you later. So Giovanni and myself was on duty that night. while the others went into the local town and got themselves completely boozed up. And then after that, we ended up, well, most of us ended up travelling home by our own transportation. I drove home. Yeah, I was on a lot of coffee. By the time I got home, I had a nice hot shower and went to bed. Turned out I was in bed for like just over 2 days. So yes. So obviously spent all that time and everything, so it's all good. And now today I've been catching up on social media accounts. I still haven't completed them all. I've only done about 3 of all that we have. I've had a few chats. I've been sorting out, going through all my posts. I've had a massive stack of posts. It's easy to work out what post is what, because yeah, some of it, you know, is junk mail, so you can just put it to one side, and the other ones is obviously important mail, like normal day-to-day bills and that. And then you just had some other ones. I had a couple of fan mail ones. They do not wish to be mentioned, so that's fine. So followers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 from the letters. Thank you very much for the letters. It's very much appreciated. And I will try and get something in hand and I'll send it back to you, as you have given me a return address to a house location. Follower 6, you didn't give me any address, so unfortunately I won't be able to give you anything. So if you know who you were that didn't send a return address, then if you wish to contact me again, I will get something into the post to you. And again, obviously the person doesn't want to be named. I've been looking at a couple of the emails that I've got. One of them is obviously getting hold of some merchandise, so I've got some prototype stuff coming for me to look at, and the 5 people will definitely get parts of the prototype package, and the 6th one will do once I get a home address, because I did try sending a gift to one person and it actually circled back to me, because so either the address that they gave me is wrong, or there is some sort of diversion or return or something like that. There will be a lot of things changing, and I will only be posting gifts to the people themselves, because it's not done via raw mail because of the weight and size of these gifts. So it will obviously be going via a courier service. So yes, I will be needing like actual addresses. I am also trying to work on some other stuff, and you will see soon when we come into it. So I will be jumping over to the main camera in a minute. I just got to get myself a little bit more comfy and we'll crack on. So we've got a couple of regulars here. Hi there Claire, how you doing? Hi there Roy, how you doing? And we'll crack on and grab the camera up. Right, let's see, where are we? Here we go. So yes, right, so hello, it's been some time and everything else, so we'll start cracking on with some bits we have here. Let's have a bit of a catch up. So we have the Eddie bar there, we have the Titanic and Dollhouse down there. Oh, down. So we've got the Titanic and Dollhouse in the box down there. We have the Eddie bar over there. The desk is still in a bit of a mess because there's paperwork all over the place, but we do have some goodies coming up. So we have some boxes. I know what some of these are just by what they look like, and obviously the labels that came on them, and we also have some other bits. So where shall I start first? I'll start just here. So let's move these out of the way. So we have a fragile handle with care box, which is just there. Obviously it's still sealed, so I know exactly where this is from. And this is the Disney's Doll's House. It's addressed to me, but it's actually for Wabbit, and we are going to be helping Wabbit to try and catch up, because we know that Wabbit is quite far behind. She has been working her socks off, so she hasn't had time to do any of the Disney Doll's House bits, because yes, she's been working her socks off. She's also been looking after the family, because obviously we have 7 kids. It is a bit of a nightmare sometimes having loads of kids, but we do have some great friends and family that does help out, look after the kids, especially during this time as it's the Easter breaks. So once Wabbit is feeling up to it, she'll probably crack on again and carry on. But we know what Wabbit's like. She'll have a manicure done first, so she has some nice pretty fingernails for us. Don't know what's going to be on them, because each time they will be something different whenever she gets them done. So this one, if I remember rightly, is the Disney's Doll's House. I can't remember what the issues are, because I know she is behind on her Doll's House, and there has been some chats on the one of the Facebook pages for myself, because obviously because some strange reason still can't get Wabbit on Facebook. There has been some chat before I went away with a few people that may want to do a collab stream where we are all together streaming the same issue and going from there. But like I said, it would be a collab stream where we are together. It's not sponsored by anyone, so we can collab, that's fine. We also have another box. This one, it is very light, and if I remember rightly, on this label it had Eddie Stobart. It was, I think it's like around here, and again it is still sealed up, not been opened, still sealed. So this is very light, and if I remember rightly, we should have a gift in here. So this will be open on a stream, same as the Doll's House. Same as the Doll's House, that will be on a stream. I'm pretty sure that there should be a binder in there, and four magazines. In here should be 4 magazines, 2 that will be streaming, and 2 from the previous bunch will be there. And there should be a free gift. If I remember rightly, it should be the 172-inch scale model of Dolly. So yeah, so this one obviously is very light. So yeah, I might have to weigh it and then get back to you on that. But yeah, this is the Stobart one from the label that we had. But the box seems to be quite crushed a little bit on there. So moving on, we also have this bag. This bag, I believe, is the last 2 issues of Titanic before they go to 4 issues a month. So we've got a nice big square there and another square there. So that should be interesting. That's obviously another 2 streams. I do have some other issues to go through, which is in another box, which we'll go through as well, so we can work out roughly where we are. But yeah, this one is the Titanic, I'm sure of it. So as you can tell, being away for 2 weeks, we are getting backlogged on Stobart and Titanic, and yeah, we know that Wabbit is behind on her Doll's House. If anyone out there in the Twitch community that's streaming, or YouTube community that's streaming, that wish to do a collab with me, with either Doll's House, with Wabbit, or just myself to help her catch up, the Stobart or the Titanic, as long as we're doing the same issue or bunch of issues, I'm more than happy to come and do the stream with you. It'll be like this again, so you can see what I'm doing. No face, because I don't do faces. It's me, it's my preference. We also have, this is the only box that I've opened. Yeah, it's full used to. Alright. this is the only one that I opened because I wasn't sure what it was, and this was addressed to me, but it's actually for Wabbit. This is to help Wabbit with one of her upcoming streams. So there's a sneak peek of what's in the box. So we'll do an actual proper box opening on that, and we'll see how things turn out. So yes, that should be quite helpful for her because her painting is up there, and that should be able to squeeze on there. So let's put that over there. Cool, that side is getting really chunky now. Alright, so we are now moving on to the last three boxes. Now, this is from a brand new contact. They reached out to me about four or 5 weeks ago. They reached out to me. They asked about other things that I'm doing, and I'll explain to them. They actually got my details from a telephone call I had. Can I? Yeah. If you can remember from one of the previous streams, this is a replacement sticker. If you can remember where the sticker was missing from, this is from them. And then we had this is a replacement parts for broken parts, and this is what they sent me, which is very grateful. It must have been the person that actually I spoke to about this. So from this phone call, they actually been watching my streams and my videos, and they've actually reached out to me via my YouTube channel. So on there has a email on the information, and they reached out to me there. First of all, I thought that was pulling my leg, but now they've actually fulfilled what they have said. Because at the time they started contacting me, it was when the twins were born at their birthday. So this contact was very grateful. Thank you very much. Got them fighting at me, but I will have to try and get it together. I will do it as one complete stream, and we actually have Lego City, some sort of a truck. It looks like some farmer's truck. So we have this to build for one of the twins. So the contact actually works for Lego, and it was all on Lego information and everything else, and I actually reached out to them by phone as well, and yes, they actually work for Legoland as well. They are one of the master builders, and they've actually sent this for one of the twins. So thank you very much. This will be built completely on one live stream. I don't know how many packets are in there, because you know me, I like to do one packet at a time, but we are going to do this as one complete build. So we have that. So let's see if I can find, here we go. So we have representative of Lego, who has actually currently sent this to me. I don't know how much this costs. I haven't checked it out. I'm not willing to check it out, because that would be wrong in my opinion, and they want to see me build this and forward it on, and if obviously kids like smash it up and try to lose some pieces, then obviously I'll rebuild it and put it on the shelf up there with the baby Yoda. So we do have this to go. Yes, it is still sealed up, so you can see it's, you can't open it. Everything is still sealed, it's all in there, and that will be opened on a live stream. We also have, because that was in the flimsy box, and this also was in the flimsy box, we also have, for the other twin, camper van. So yes, we do have a camper van that we will be building on a live stream as well. So that should be pretty much good to go. Oh, what's this? Bit of spam there. There you go. Goodbye. Thank you. So yes, this will be built on another live stream. So I've got plenty of time to do this, and I want to get these out. And same again, the twins have actually picked which one each, so we'll go from there, and we'll obviously read out all the parts, what they are, and build it together on a stream. I can try and use the pictures, but I will use the instructions as well. But the most important thing that's coming up, wow, I did not expect it at all. So this one also came from the contact, and I'm absolutely surprised. I know how much this is sort of like worth. I am absolutely blown away. This is one of the most bestest gifts that could be sent to me. I have been told I can do packet by packet, but I need to try and get it done as soon as possible before the next one, yes, the next one comes. So I don't know what my contact is sending me, but I am literally surprised whatsoever for this. This is the most best gift I could ever receive. But before then, I would like to say I'm like sorry for this stream coming out late, and obviously it will be on YouTube later. I did put out on the Facebook that we had a bit of an emergency. One of the kids, they literally finished the dinner and was sitting there. Another kid came in and said, "Oh, you got nosebleed." I looked over and there was blood everywhere, from the nose down, out the mouth, all over the t-shirt. So I quickly ran to the child and guided them into the kitchen to clean them up. And yeah, it was pinching their nose. They were bleeding for like almost 20 minutes, like pinch, holding it for a while, remove, and then it was just flowing out like a tap. You turn a tap on, it's just like flowing out. So you're obviously pinching head forward, and you just keep going and going and going, and yet when you think it stops, you take it off, it's still going. I've tried the old tactic with the plugs that females use. Tried putting the first one up there, just wouldn't go because it was like quite a big one, and it just filled that up like there's no tomorrow. So I threw that one away, got a smaller one, placed it up there, and then that started to swell up, and yeah, you fill two plugs up. And by then I said to Rabbit, it's time to get additional help because this is not stopping. So there's me trying to clean up the face and keep the nose pinched. And yeah, by the time help arrived, we actually had 2 ambulance services turn up, which is great. They used the what 3 words to get to us, because like I said, we like living in the middle of nowhere. We don't get a lot of people up here, and when we do send people up here, we use the what 3 words, and that really gets them in. So I do use what 3 words. So I'm not sponsored by them. It's a great app. You just can't beat it. It's literally perfect, especially for something like this. They turn up. First one came in because the other one turned up like literally 2 minutes later. First one came in, saw everything that was going on, told the other crew it should be fine, and then he goes, right, as you've been like pinching for quite a while this time, I slowly released the pressure, and like there's nothing else, all sort of stops. And we obviously had to go through temperature checks, O2 sats and pulse and all that, so everything was fine. And after that they'd done a phone call, which is great, which is what they're supposed to do, this new thing that they've got. They had a call back at the relevant time, and everything was all okay, and we've now just got to keep an eye on things. We couldn't send the child to bed, so we had to keep them up way past the bedtime, making sure everything was okay. They started to nod off, so we'd taken the child off to bed, kept an eye on them for a little while, making sure that no clots like dislodged and making them choke later or anything like that, so everything was fine. And now we managed to do the stream. But anyway, that was it. It was just one of the things. So now we are going to head over to the last and final box, which was great. And like I said, I just can't thank my new contact that much. It is, well, and here we go. It is, yeah, very big, very heavy, and we have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. So yeah, I can't quite get it into the screen properly, but yes, we do have it. It is still sealed, and I just can't wait to get this built and stick on the shelf next to everything else. So we do have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. So because we can't see it properly, so I'll go like that. So we do have the Ghostbusters, and that is it, the Ecto 1. So yes, we've got that. Going to be kicking off on the channel. We'll be doing this packet by packet, and I'll need to make sure this is done within a certain time limit. Obviously I did reach out to my contact to explain to them that obviously just got back, and they said yeah, that's fine. They will be sending another gift like this in about a month's time. So no, that won't go on there because it's going to quench all the boxes. So yeah, that's going to hold there. So we have the Ecto 1. So if I'll just bring that up a little bit bigger. So we have the Ecto 1. So yeah, it does look really good. Can't wait to actually get hold of it and get it together. So I'm going to open the box on the live stream, and I will do packet 1 with yourselves. So obviously open packet 1, go through packet 1, job done, and all the other little bits and pieces will be saved and put to one side. And then I will try and do a stream every packet, and we'll get things cracking that way. So yes, I just can't wait to physically get onto it. Let's move that back over there and shrink that down. So yes, it is going to be really good doing the Ecto 1. Now it's just going to be one of them things. It's not, I am literally gobsmacked. I did not expect anything like this to come from a contact. This I have seen is very expensive. In this country it's 3 figures before the point, before the decimal, and yeah, I just can't thank them that much. It's not what you're supposed to expect straight away from the contact. You're supposed to expect something like this, like a little gimmick, or you know, if I can get another one, or like this, even some discontinued stock. If I'll just quickly pull this out, like the Lego Dimensions I've got. We've got obviously the characters, and then we've got the counterparts. I was probably expecting something like that, something small, simple, but I did not expect these 2 gifts for the twins, and I did not actually expect the Ecto 1 at all. I was, like I said, I was expecting something like this, just something small, simple, just to get things going and everything. But having the Ecto 1, wow, that's all I can say. So, but the contact that I have at Legoland, they are a master builder, and they don't wish to be named, but they said that they are buying out their own pocket and sending to me. So I don't know what to say other than a big thank you. So yes, so it is going to be good things come to the channel for the after hours, and just can't wait to get things cracking. I want to try and get back into everything else, get back into the Stobart, the Titanic, Doll's House, into the gaming and everything. But yes, so this is the box I'm currently working out of with Rabbit as well, because obviously we've got the Doll's House. We've still got that remaining stuff. We've just got issue 4 of Doll's House to carry on with. We've got issue 5, issue 6, issue 6, so that'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, and the binder in the box that we've got. We've got Eddie 21, Eddie 22, so we have Eddie 23, 24, 25 and 26 in the box, so 23 and 4 will be in the stream, 25 and 26 will be in the next stream. We should have a free gift in there, because obviously the size of it would be a free gift, because it's too early to be a ring binder. We also have here Titanic 6, so in the bag there would be 7 and 8, and then from after 8 we should be getting 4 issues, so that'd be 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know when these actually turn up, but we'll soon find out, because obviously all this gets sent to my contacts, my family friends. They obviously receive all my posts for me, and so either I'll pop there, they pop to me, and we'll get things sorted out and cracking. So if you are a Doll's House, Stobart or a Titanic, and you want to do a collab with me, because you're either on the same issue or wait for me to catch up and we can do a stream together on one of the issues, I'm more than happy to do it. If it's a Stobart one, obviously as you know I'll do 4 issues per stream. If you're up to one of the issues in the middle of the stream, then fine, I'll do what I do, bring you in for 1 issue, or bring you in for 2 issues, 3 issues, or whatever. Or I could bring you in for at the beginning. We'll obviously have to do some test runs first, make sure everything is fine, and then we'll go from there. So yes, it has been quite a hectic time. I've still got a lot of stuff to go through, sort out and get on with, but it has been mayhem. I will also say I am on a 2-hour phone call listening out for, so when I get that call I will have 2 hours to go. So I could be in the middle of the stream and the call comes, I will have to go end the stream, or if I'm not streaming I'll get the call, then all my streams will come to an end. I will try and leave things running so Rabbit can update you all, but it's one of them things. I'm on a short call notice, so when I get a call, even if I'm out and I'm not able to get to the computer to update yourselves or anything, I'll have to go. So I will say I'm sorry if streaming stops, video stops or anything like that. I was not too sure if I still got some videos outstanding on YouTube ready to come out, but I'll need to go back over, see what videos had come out, and then once they've come out I've got to double check to make sure I've actually got them tweeted. If they haven't been tweeted, I'll tweet them out. Don't forget, go ahead and watch them. You can leave the thumbs up if you think they've been any good. If you haven't yet, subscribe there. Subscribe to all the other links that's in the description of the videos. and click the notification bell to get notified if you're watching on YouTube. Twitch, obviously they're there 14 days and then gone. I'm assuming everything is now gone other than this, but hey, it's one of them things, and we'll get things going. So all I can say is thank you very much for coming along. It has been great, it has been informational. I would like to have had a beverage done, but I forgot to actually make it because obviously you came straight down. I was making sure that the child was asleep and not coughing and spluttering and dribbling like a good one. I would have had some biscuits here, a bit of cake, depending on what beverage I had, and everything else, but obviously it would have been done sooner than now. And yeah, it's literally almost 1 o'clock in the morning now. So for those that tried to wait up all this time to watch, I'm sorry, but as you know, family comes first, or my household family comes first, external family comes second, friends, and then everyone else. The followers, they obviously come under the friends as well, and we'll go from there. There is other things I would like to discuss, but this video isn't the time and place for it, because I've still got a lot more to discuss. I will be doing some private recordings, and that will be up on the second channel, and that will be a specific link to people, because I've got to do some debriefing with some other people, because obviously I had to point out some things where they went wrong. So there is some private videos going up. You might see a folder for it, you might not. You'll probably see that it's video deleted or corrupted or something like that. Don't worry, I will know about it. It's private videos for specific people. Those people will only have access. I'll obviously send a link to them. Once I see they've seen it once, then that's fine. I can either delete it, or if they message me saying that they want to go back to it another time, then I'll leave it up for a few more days, and when I'll reach out to them and say, look, like Tony or Adam or Samantha, Dean, Mark, and anyone like that. There's a few people out there that I need to see. There's obviously where's the list? Yeah, we've got Mark, yeah, Jasmine, we've got Barry, we've got Samantha, Dean, we've got Anne, Amy. Yeah, there is a few people here. Like I said, these videos are really for the people I was with, because there's 8 of us, and it's like a debrief for each one of them. Yes, they'd be able to talk to me about it all, but it's best for me to obviously explain by video, as it's the most easiest way. Obviously I won't go into surnames because of the protection and all that, and I will be having chats with the officers as well that's involved, the staff members, everything else. I do know that I have to go back for a meeting with them. I think it's Friday coming up. Also, just to let you know, I have 2 meetings by Zoom, one with an advisor and one with the contact at Legoland. Like I said, I won't say the person's name because they are a master builder. They are doing this out of their own pocket, so they are obviously supporting my channel by donating me these gifts to build and promote out there, so I just can't wait to get on and build them. If it's what I'm thinking that could be next, great. If not, not to worry, beggars can't be choosers, but I will gladly accept anything like that. If you wish me to do anything like this, you want to send it to me, I can give you the care of address and you can send it to my friend and then he can get it over to me. But that could become to an end because of some issues that has recently come about. Also, there is chats between myself and Wabbit in moving from our location. Yes, we do love it here. Nice open spaces, literally outside the window there is a big massive field, but then again the emergency services keep coming past our way all the time. I will miss this place because it's a nice big house, loads of outbuildings and everything else, but if we do move I don't think I'll be able to take certain things from this place to the new place because of what it is, and if that's the case then I will have to surrender some stuff which I don't want to do. But like I said, Wabbit and myself are talking about it, and if we can stay here even longer then great, because obviously we do love it here, nice and quiet most of the time. But the only problem is we do have a school around the corner which is an absolute nightmare, because yes, it is a one-way system I live on and there is only a few houses literally in our street, and it's always jam-packed with people going to the school. But it is what it is. This school's like in the middle of nowhere. They even have problems with their posts. All the post goes to the head teacher, and yeah, the head teacher, I won't say the name, won't say the school, but it is a nightmare of a school. Glad my kids don't go to that one because it is just horrible. But yeah, because I wanted to send a letter to the school about it, they said if you do that it's got to be sent to a care of address, and it's not the first time that this school had care of addresses and all that, but yeah, we'll get things sorted out that way. But if you do want to send me stuff, obviously reach out to me on social media and I'll get back to you with the care of address, and if I do have any of this prototype goods I will obviously show it if it's any good. If it's not then I won't, but I will let you have the prototype goodies. But because of the size and the weight of them all, it can't be done via raw mail. It has to go to a physical home address, and it will be done where they take photos to say that you have received it. So yes, I will be, if you want any of the prototype stuff that comes through, then please drop me a message and I will obviously get back to you once I've got some prototype stuff. If I like it, I'll keep it and order small and then give it out. If I don't like it, then obviously I'll just let yourself know that it's a prototype. If it breaks, it breaks. There is no more of that type because there's nothing on there. I have placed an order for some cups, key rings, coasters. There's chance for some stationery as well, and there is a few other bits and pieces. I'm not going to go and say just yet because I want to see how they turn out. I'm just hoping that they come out with the phone case, because obviously I'll be interested to see the phone case. I have organised a family day out soon, and that is going to the county zoo, so I'll be going there. I'll be driving to my friend's place first, because I'll be going with them, because we're going as one big family, so there'll be four grown-ups and quite a few kids. So yeah, there'll be quite a lot of us, and we will be travelling by bus, because it actually works out cheaper for us to go by bus, because the bus system in the area has now changed for them. So it would work out, instead of around about nearly, I think it was going to work out nearly 40 odd quid for the bus fares. It would be was it, if we go on Saturday, it would only cost us £1 to do 1, 2, 3, 4 buses there, and it will cost us £1, and 4 buses back will cost us nothing, because the bus system hasn't all changed. It's upgraded to a new system where it's called tap and cap on it, and once you've hit the cap, all the other bus fares afterwards is free, which is great. It's a bit like the Oyster card in London. You do so many travels and the rest of them are free. So if we go on a Saturday, we get the first bus, that will be £1. The second bus, third bus, fourth bus, fifth bus, and so on will all be free. So if that's how it turns out to be, because how I saw it on the website, and that'd be great. It'd be a great money saver. So yeah, it would probably be around about 40 odd quid for my family and about 40 odd quid for my friend's family. But if it is what it is, then it'll be literally £1 per person, done. So yes, that would be epic if it is. We'll be trying it out soon. We'll be doing it, I think, later on this month or next month. It'll be obviously a weekend, because obviously kids are at school during the week. And yes, we are still on the Easter holidays, and that will be finishing in today, Sunday now. So that'd be Easter holiday finishes tomorrow, which is bank holiday Monday, and then the kids are back at school. Yay! Alright, so on that note, we have gave you a brief update of what's happened and everything else, where I've been, and what to look out for. We've also done some box showing, bag showing, and I just still can't get my head over it. I opened a flimsy box this morning and I thought, wow, I just could not believe it whatsoever. It is just what it is. I just couldn't believe it. So a big thank you to my new contacts, and I will do my best to keep you proud and hope you enjoy it. I believe one of the reasons why he's doing this is because of when you saw my Lego Dimensions building, where I went through each and individual parts to help other people out to try and source them and everything else, especially the broken parts, and that, which is great. The contact also told me to reach out to them for any additional broken parts for the Dimensions, which I do have some, and if they can get hold of it, then they will obviously send it out to me. If they can't, they'll try sourcing it as well as I can. The only things that they can't source is obviously the discs, so that's going to be a bit of a pain, but we'll just work around it. So once again, thank you very much for coming along, and don't forget to go ahead and check out the links. There we go, there's links. So we do have a Discord, so you can have a chat with us there. This Ecto 1 will definitely be going on there very shortly when we start building it. We have the Facebook. If you do reach out to me on Facebook, please let me know when you are contacting me and how you contacted me, where from, which video. It does help. We have the Fiverr store where you can purchase some goodies. We have the Instagram, we have the Twitch, we have the Twitter. If you do the retweets, you definitely get a shout out for a retweeting. We also have our fan-friendly YouTube channel where we play games, and I'll be getting back to that again, so I've got to try and juggle gaming and building, because we have the YouTube adult account, which is obviously adult content, games and all the builds. I may do a quick follow-up on each stage of the builds before we crack on with the actual main builds, go from there. But yes, like always, I will be doing a box open and then go into the issues as we come across. I will be looking at the destructions of the Titanic as we go along. If I think I can do it without it, I'll do it without it. If I believe I need it, I will do it. Doll's House will be done by instructions, because that's how Rabbit would like it done, so I will be following instructions on that. And Stobart, well, it's all common sense really, because being a mechanic myself, among other stuff as well, I'm qualified in. But we are dealing with things as we go. So yes, thank you very much once again for coming along. It has been great, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Come on, end. Oh, you playing up again for me? Come on. You've done this before. What? Oh man, because you want an update. Is this why? Because of the